In a land distant yet familiar, we meet Jephthah, a man marked by the circumstances of his birth. Born to a prostitute, Jephthah's life begins with rejection. His half-brothers, eager to protect their inheritance, cast him out, denying him any claim to their father's house. But it's in exile, in the rugged stretches of Tob, that Jephthah finds his strength. Adapting to his new reality, Jephthah gathers a band of outlaws, crafting a life from the very edges of society. But fate spins in curious ways. As the Ammonites threaten Israel, fear casts doubt among the elders. Their desperation leads them down a humbling path back to Jephthah, the very man they had ostracized. Offering him leadership upon victory, the elders are willing to bargain for survival. At the heart of our tale is a prevailing theme: from rejection brews resilience. And in Jephthah, we see how an outcast can embody leadership. His response to the elders is measured, for Jephthah knows well the sting of broken promises. He agrees to lead, but with a condition, a divine vow to seal his fate should success be granted. And thus our story unfolds: an outcast turned leader, a nation poised at the brink, and a vow that could determine the fate of all. This is Jephthah's story, one of second chances and the profound impact of accepting one's path, regardless of how unforgiving it may seem. As the shadows of war loom, Jephthah makes a plea to divine power, uttering a desperate vow: "If you deliver victory, I shall offer as a burnt sacrifice whatever greets me first upon my return." This vow showcases the danger of speaking hastily, where faith gets intertwined with fear and desperation. As the battle drums echo, Jephthah leads the Israelites into a fierce conflict. Against all odds, they secure a resounding victory. The Israelites' cheers fill the air, but looming over this triumph is Jephthah's vow, a promise that might demand a price too steep. With victory at hand, Jephthah marches homeward, triumph in his step, but ignorant of the fate awaiting him. Who will greet him first? What unforeseen consequence holds its breath behind his doorstep? Tune in to explore the fine line between devotion and reckless eagerness. Stay with us as Jephthah's story unfolds, revealing the impact of a rash promise made in the heat of necessity. Will it become a lesson in cautious faith or a tragedy carved in history? Jephthah returns victorious, only to meet his radiant daughter dancing at the gates. Little did she know her joy would soon turn into tears. Jephthah, voice trembling: "O my daughter, my promise to the heavens has come to cost, for I must fulfill the vow I have made." Jephthah's daughter: "Father, let not your heart be burdened by your promise. Allow me 2 months with my friends to mourn my virginity upon the hills." Through the valleys sang the daughter's sorrow, and the hills echoed with the melody of her unending courage. Time has returned once more, and the daughter's fate seals in tranquility and acceptance. The ultimate obedience, a sacrifice bound by her father's vow. And so Gilead remembers the daughter's song, a tragedy etched in time, a saga of purity and the bond of promises. Thus the tale of Jephthah's daughter is sung, a reminder that even in loss, there is a haunting beauty remembered and cherished, a vow made, a fate sealed, the price of a promise, a daughter's sacrifice. And so the daughters of Israel remember. This somber tale teaches us about the weight and cost of leadership. Jephthah's story serves as a cautionary lesson on the dangers of making hasty promises without contemplating their possible repercussions. Every year, as part of a poignant tradition, Israelite women would gather to commemorate the sacrifice of Jephthah's daughter over 4 solemn days, walking through meadows, not in silence, but with stories of the past warning the future. The narrative invites us to reflect. What promises do we make in moments of desperation or passion? How do our decisions shape the lives of others around us? In Jephthah's tale, leadership is marked not only by victory, but also by the capacity to bear the burden of one's choices and their lasting echoes. Choices carry consequences, and remembrance holds a sacred place in our cultural and historical fabric. Join us next time as we explore more biblical stories, relevant even till this day. Follow, like, comment, and share. God bless you.